Hello, welcome to Roots Music and the Spoken Word. I am a couple of days behind Tuesday, but I am going to do an extemporaneous topic. So I've called Rachel, and she has a topic that was submitted by my little nephew. So I am ready, Rachel, when you're ready to give me a topic.
Toros.
Say it again.
Toros.
Toros.
Los toros.
Okay. And you can hang up whenever you want to, or you can stay on.
Okay.
Los toros. That means the bulls. So I will tell you about bulls, as in Bulls, the ones with horns on their head. So the first thing to know is that bulls, or toros, are male cattle. We were just talking about this the other day. So we call most cattle cows, but technically female cattle are cows and male cattle are toros, bulls. So bulls are grown-up male cows, and you use them to create baby cows and to look really awesome. And some of them really do look pretty awesome. They're pretty great. So, but of course what comes to my mind, especially when it's in Spanish, about them is bullfighting. I went to Spain 20 plus years ago, to Madrid, on a study abroad. And while I was there, I went to a bullfight. I know that bullfights have people have very mixed feelings about them. Some people are highly opposed to them. Some people are very big proponents of them. And other people are kind of neutral. So while I was in Madrid, some friends from my study abroad group were going to the bullfight, and I thought I should go and see it. I'm here in Spain. This is a big part of their culture. And so I went. It was in a big, huge stadium arena kind of place. I mean, it was a little tiny animal down there. Then they had screens so you could actually kind of see it. And it was interesting. They have multiple fights in the evening, and these big, huge, I mean, even from way up in the nosebleed seats that we had, these big, huge toros came running out, and they do all the different parts of the fighting, and like you would see in a book or a movie or whatever. So it was a very interesting experience. But I will say that after one fight, I left. That was enough for me. I didn't stay. I think they're like 4 or 5, and they kind of build up in the toros, like the fancier, more famous ones come. And so any child is not going to care about this part, but I personally, after one fight, it was a waste of life as someone who grew up on a farm where people take a lot of effort to help animals live and be healthy, and then you kill them only when you're ready to eat them. And so to just kill it for sport was something that was kind of foreign to my way of thinking. So I didn't love it. I left and went to a church dance. It was, it was also a good cultural experience. But my favorite thing about bulls, when I think about bulls, besides just seeing a picture of them in fields, and like I said, I think they're pretty picturesque a lot of the time, is the story about Fernando el Toro. And Ferdinand is a little bull. He's supposed to be in the bullfights when he grows up, but he likes to sit in the field and smell the flowers, and he doesn't really like to run around and fight like the other little bulls. So most of the time, he's just no good because he won't fight like everyone else because he sits and smells the flowers. But one day when there are some buyers there, they come and he sits under his favorite tree, and he sits on a bee, and the bee stings him. And he jumps up and he runs around and he runs here and there and all over. And the buyers are very impressed because he's big and strong and active. And so they buy him and take him to the bullfight in Madrid, or somewhere. And when he gets there, he sits down in the arena and he smells the flowers that are in the lady's hair, because that's what he really likes to do. So he's a nice bull. I like him. And that's about all I have to say about Toros. So I'll sing you a song in a minute when I think of what I'm going to sing. I often go walking in meadows of clover, and I gather armfuls of blossoms of blue. I gather the blossoms the whole meadow over. Dear mother of flowers, remind me of you. Dear mother, I give you my love with each flower, to bring forth sweet fragrance a whole lifetime through. For if I love flowers and meadows and walking, I learned how to love them, dear mother, from you. I love you, Mother, and I love you, all the rest of you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Stop and smell the flowers.